Kinsey, let's start with shocking revelations about Prince Andrew. His biographer has revealed the sex-obsessed former Duke begged staff and friends to arrange girls for him. And it's also been revealed that Prince Andrew's team tried to hire internet trolls to hassle his accuser. I mean, that is almost unthinkable, Kinsey.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think this Virginia Giuffre book would shake the royal family the way it has, but the timing has been absolutely disastrous. Her revelations dropped just as those newly uncovered emails proved Prince Andrew was not truthful about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. It's turned into a catastrophic PR storm for the working royals. And it's hard to see it ending without more accountability for Prince Andrew, possibly even legal consequences. I feel like exile seems to be the only logical answer when it comes to how to solve the PR crisis for now.
Now to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They've joined more than 700 public figures in calling for a ban on AI superintelligence due to safety concerns. What else can you tell me about this?
Here's what I can tell you, Rita. Never forget, in 2020, Prince Harry was tricked during a phone call with two Russian pranksters posing as Greta Thunberg and her father. During the call, he told them Donald Trump had blood on his hands and awkwardly distanced himself from Prince Andrew. The only thing this man is an authority on is ayahuasca and Mary Jane. I'm sorry, but I think he's a moron, and I don't care what he thinks about artificial intelligence.
No, I don't know why people get them involved, because it just devalues the issue and the discredits it in a weird way, even if it is a worthy issue. Now, let's check in on Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter, Apple. Here she is making a surprise singing appearance at a concert in Nashville where she sang for the audience. I really don't know what they did to deserve this. Kinsey, who's going to tell this nepo baby the truth?
I feel the same way about her new modeling career. Obviously, Apple
Oh,
Martin
yes.
benefits from being the daughter of Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin, and that name opens doors in both music and fashion. But once she steps through them, the industry can be brutal if the talent or work ethic isn't there. Nepo babies may get early access, but long term success still depends on genuine ability. Apple will have to prove she's more than just a famous name, and she's also going to have to shake her mean girl reputation.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I did see some clips she had posted to social media, and she was just uniquely unlikable in them. And this was stuff that she'd recorded herself and she was sharing. And I was like, again, someone in her orbit isn't telling her the truth. Now, talking about the truth, I think someone in Katy Perry's orbit needs to have a word to her, because we keep seeing clips from her concert tour, and invariably they are cringe.
The biggest lie that we've ever been sold is that we don't have the power. They keep telling us that we don't have the power, but we are waking up and remembering we have
Kinsey, I don't have the words.
She's so cool. She's such an astronaut. I mean, screaming, "We have the power." Katie, you're the 1% dating a former government official. Katie's out here telling us to fight the power. Meanwhile, she's literally kissing it goodnight. I cannot take this woman seriously.
Now, actor Jeff Daniels, you remember him from Dumb and Dumber. He starred in that with Jim Carrey. He's been mercilessly mocked after belting out a ditty in support of the No Kings protest. Have a look at this. This was on Nicole Wallace's MSNBC show.
This crazy world's gone crazy. Who am I to judge? It's nice to know in a world full of hate, there's someone out there still making love.
Oh dear, that was just weapon grade levels of cringe there, Kinsey. That was something else. I even felt bad for Nicole Wallace, who's horrible, but I felt bad for her because she had to sit there and smile.
Yeah. I mean, this man who used to be an incredible entertainer, I loved the newsroom, is out here promoting his one-man show through this media that he's doing, alienating 50% of his potential audience. Fans come for the art, not the politics. That's why they're turning their backs on Hollywood.
When will Hollywood learn that lesson? Because they seem to be oblivious to the fact that they are just turning off half the population, and more than that, there would be plenty of people who perhaps aren't political or even might agree with their politics, but it's the last thing you want to hear from your celebrities. Just stick to what you're good at. Now, Michelle Obama, she's talking everywhere. She's appearing on podcasts, including her own, and she's given some parenting advice, spruiking the importance of showing your children that you're capable of struggling and you have flaws.
You know, if I were one of Michelle Obama's daughters, I would kindly suggest that oversharing might be one of her flaws. At this point, Michelle Obama's podcast sounds less like a guru and more like the Real Housewives of Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm over it. Every week, you and I have something to talk about, and it's not necessarily anything that's edifying.
Well, it's rarely anything that's complimentary towards her husband. It seems to be just a forum for her to badmouth Barack, like, you know, whether it's how he chews, the 10 bad years of their marriage, him embarrassing. I mean, she has said so many things that have been disparaging about him, but also, Kinsey, about their time in the White House. She made it sound like some sort of a ordeal.
Prison sentence.
Complaining about prison sentence, complained about having to pay for her own food at times. When, you know, what an honour to be the first lady of the United States.
I know, and so loved. Think about all of the magazine covers they slapped her on. Think about, I mean, poor Melania, who literally is sex on a stick. It is rejected by Vogue, rejected by all of these nasty publications, but not Michelle Obama. We got to see her on everything from the cover of TV Guide to Vanity Fair.
Absolutely. They got just an endless tongue bath from the media. Kinsey Schofield, thank you for your time tonight.